Hello, how's everybody and their families doing? I hope everyone are doing quite okay. So today is an open talk. So anyone can be part of the discussion. When you come, invite friends, share the video, and also contribute. Um, bring your ideas and knowledge here. The only thing that we do not tolerate here, because here we come to learn and also teach, is disrespect or insult. So, with the open talk, I want to focus today mostly on emotions because a lot of people are struggling when it comes to human emotions. Sometimes, you go on social media, you see so many videos and programs and other things like that are very unpleasant, and you ask yourself like, what's going on? Why are some people, you know, um, getting being so reactive? I mean, overall, in general, humans, most of us are mainly reactive to things, right? Instead of being proactive. It takes a lot of coping skills, such as self control, self restraint, doing self assessment, learning open communication, uh, being able to respect yourself, respect other people, self love, self care. So many other coping skills, that will get a person to be able to gradually change their personality. It's mainly part of self improvement, right? But like when it comes to like emotions in psychology, we have emotions versus feelings versus mood, right? Because like when you're going through something, uh, how you feeling inside, the person that you are engaged with or the person that you're talking to or the people that are around you, they cannot really say the things that you feeling inside. You the only person who knows, who can describe what you are feeling inside and what your mood is going to be. Your mood can be, you can be happy, you can be sad, you can be frustrated, you can feel disgusted, you can be very prideful, and so many other ways. So, a lot of times, when it comes to the psychological aspects of our emotions, now, is connected to feelings and then our mood. Most times, how we feel can cause us to like react to things, because of the mood that we are in. Obaba na naraba ye mo akwaba. Afomu is saying, I got caught up in traffic, so I apologize. Okay, so let me see. Greetings, Sister Joa. Been busy with our Women of Faith conference. Oh, really? It's an annual program at church. Wow. I'm going to speak to you back door after this. All right. That's awesome. You know, um, keep up the good work. When you are committed, you are committed. In so many ways. So, like a lot of times, some of us, when we don't have better understanding of ourselves and other people, we will tend to like assume or like, mislead or like take sides of situations that are happening. I mean, when you go on social media of lately, like you see a whole lot of things. And yesterday I saw a video of two couples. It broke my heart. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect because humans, we do go through emotions. And sometimes, when depending what we feeling, especially when someone is feeling angry, they would say things or do things that can cause harm to their partner, to themselves, or to their loved ones, or people closer to them, and so forth. And it's really difficult, to even connect or reason with someone who is angry or someone who feel disgusted, someone who lack of understanding. You cannot penetrate through a person's frame of mind when they are feeling certain ways, when they're going through certain emotions, and until you yourself have gone through it. And even for us, it might be different for us. Some of us, when we get upset, or angry, it's likely possible for us to kind of self-regulate, right? Because we have learned some um, coping skills. So we are able to pause, because if you are able to, like, self-talk and pause for a minute, take a breather, drink a cup of warm water, and tell yourself, okay, what I'm feeling right now, my mood is not in a good space. I don't feel safe at this moment. So I need to take a walk. I need to isolate myself. I need to play some music. I need to just do something other than talking to the person that you having unpleasant emotions towards, right? Because words are powerful. It can break a person or it can make a person. So sometimes, we just need to be mindful of the things that we say and the things that we do. When it comes to human nature, right? We have the will and the power to do anything, to say most of the things that we have control of. There are some things in our life or some things that happens that we don't have control of. But things that we say and do, we do have control of it. Like, we have to restrict ourselves even when we are being provoked or we felt triggered by what someone says to us. When you go on social media, sometimes you may make a comment, an innocent comment, and you speaking from your understanding or like how you feel. But then you can have someone who does not like you personally because they don't agree with what you're saying, or they do not understand where you're coming from, because we always need to be receptive to different perspectives of other people's opinion, or like, how people think, because our level of understanding and emotional intelligence are different. So if someone says something or communicate or try to communicate with you or trying to be part of a discussion, and they say something you don't understand, you can also ask a question through that comment. Okay, whatever do you mean about this? Because I don't quite get you. Or like, what are you trying to say? Like, you can ask questions after questions, for you to have better understanding of it. So the video that I saw was two couples, right? Not they are like, young lady, young woman, young man. They not, I don't believe they are in their mid 30s or maybe late 30s or 40s, but I would say that between 20s to early 30s. And when I saw the video, it broke my heart, right? So you have these two couples, having a disagreement, and there were a lot of words exchanged between them. Whereas, the young lady told the guy that he was, stupid, like Jimmy. And then she also narrated, she mentioned that the baby's father, you know, it said, mention, or like, disrespected her by, saying, like, her vagina smells. Now, like, that's something that it does not matter as a male with your children's mother, or even if you don't have children, with someone that you with, your girlfriend or your wife. At no point in life, it don't matter what they have said to you and how upset that you are, for you to open your mouth. I mean, there are some things that you do not say at all. There shouldn't be any reason or excuse, or you justifying yourself to say something like that to someone that you lay in bed with, you have slept with. If there you feel that there is an issue regarding, hygiene problem or whatsoever, there needs to be a private discussion about it to support your partner. But for a male person to open their mouth to say something, that is like the most utmost disrespectful word to say to someone that you're in a relationship with, because you feel that you be in control. And I just don't get it. Or sometimes, relationship is very difficult to maintain. Getting into relationship is the most easiest part. Maintaining it is the most difficult part for you to do, because there are so much work that needs to get done, not just with your partner, but also with yourself. Uh, some of us, some men, some women, or some male, some female, when they are in the relationship now, being independent, some of them have this big ego, some of them are very prideful. So they feel that they the smartest person on earth. You can never give them advice or try to correct them. When you're in a relationship, uh, having discussion about your relationship outside your relationship with other people, I would recommend not, because there shouldn't be a third person knowing every single thing about what your relationship is about. If you are married, what your marriage is about. They have no business, and you have no business speaking to other people, your mother, your siblings, any family member, any of your friends, people about your relationship. If you feel that there are some things that the two of you cannot agree on, and you are stressed or feel depressed or feel pressure about the person that you yourself have chosen to be with now, there are professionals. We have counselors all over, professional counselors. You can make an appointment to go talk to someone because they do have, doctors, patients, confidentiality, right? So whatever you discuss, it does not go outside um, that person. It stays between you and that counselor. Or if you need to see a doctor, you have to do that, right? And then with some counseling, they will start with you alone. And then the next step is to bring your partner in, whereas they will try to get you, the two of you, to have better understanding. Because sometimes we can start a race and we want to get to the same finish line. However, you might be faster than your partner, or your partner might be faster, may run faster than you, and before you catch up it will take some time. It's the same thing with how we think, how we process things, how we understand things. Sometimes with some of our partners, it takes some time for them to finally catch up to you. Some of them may never be able to catch up with you, no matter how many lessons or how many explanation, details, information you provide for them, because of their thinking process is limited, right? Some of them choose not to listen to you at all because they feel like um, they the dominant person. So when you're trying to give them advice or suggest things to them, they see it as control. But it may have nothing to do with the person controlling you, because when you love someone or you care for someone, it's very important for the two of you to have effective communication, to talk with one another, and also give each other advice. Some of the things that you feel is healthy and the things that are not healthy, because things that we struggling with in our relationship, is it help? Like for me, I have some good friends, knowledgeable friends. So if I'm struggling with my marriage, I can pick and choose. Okay, maybe let me call Obapa Nana Abra and talk to her about some things. You can choose to talk in first person or third person, like that's your choice, right? However, like me calling Obapa Nana Abra and saying, "Oh my gosh, Obapa Nana Abra, like my husband is this and this and this and that." She may not even be like, she may not even want to hear it. I cannot bombard Obapa Nana Abra with my marriage, problems, because I'm not paying her for that. But then I can go to another person, and that person might be Konkonsa Queen, Konkonsa Hima, right? Queen, gossiping queen. And that person will ask so much question. Before you know it, you provide so much unnecessary information for that person. You best believe that now your marriage is no longer going to be private, right? Because it's an open book, anyone can talk about it. Oh, let me see. Obapanana said there are strategies and techniques involving every relationship, and especially when it comes to marriage. We just can't do it without God, because He ordained it. He must be part of it. Thank you. Most certainly. I mean, like, A lot of times I just feel like some of us, we don't even have understanding. We don't have understanding of relationship and marriage, the commitment, left alone to even bring God in it. There's so many of us who talk about being Christians. I think that's one of the religion aspect that almost everyone, most people you ask them, most Ghanaians, I should say, you ask them your religion, they will tell you they Christians, right? And I'm not to judge anyone, as humans, we can judge anyone, but sometimes you look at certain people, how they talk, how they behave, you will say to yourself, that behavior does not show that this person is a Christian. Maybe we may not see it like that, but God may see it differently, right? So, I mean, like, I pray on a daily basis. Before I leave my house, before I get into my car and move the car, I always pray, you know, um, for God to guide me, protect myself, my family, people that I love and care for, um, throughout the day. Before I go to work or bring my kids to school, and coming back, the same thing. But I also understand that after prayers, I need to also do my part, make an effort in things, and also making improvement on things or areas that I struggle with, because we each have weaknesses. And being able to identify our weaknesses, which is stronghold, um, it helps a lot. You can choose to you can set expectation or goals, short-term goals, and we have long-term goals. And for you to work on some of the areas that are limiting you from being able to accomplish certain things, right? Emotions are something that we can never avoid, right? Because if people who don't have emotions, you're not human being. You cannot be a human being if you do not go through emotions. We cry sometimes, tears of joy or sadness. You are sad. You lost something that you care dearly, or like you feel lonely. People cry for different reasons. It's not only when you lose someone or you lose something. No, sometimes when you are so happy, tears will start. So, like, it's something that relieves us, part of our feelings and our mood, right? So, we understand some of these things, right? When you are frustrated, like, what is making you so frustrated? When you are feeling disgusted, why are you feeling disgusted? Like, express yourself. Be able to talk about some of the things that's making you act the way you acting, right? And those who truly love us are the ones who are going to be able to tell us straight up, this type of behavior is unacceptable. As a wife, as a mother, my children are young, they're still in their teenage years. The oldest, who is in his 20s, he and I have conversation and we talk as an adult, and we be able to talk about adult things, right? But like, the one person who can really tell me some of the things that uh, they don't like will be my husband. my parents, my sisters, friends, they can express that to me. I'd rather that people closer to me, they let me know some of the things that they dislike, they don't like about me. That would tell me, okay, this person is someone or that I want closer to me because they correcting me. They letting me know this type of behavior is unattractive. It's unacceptable. You need to do something about it. Rather than having some, oh, you fine, don't worry about it. Oh, please, you can say whatever, so you hurt their feelings, so what? No. when when it comes to someone mental stability, you cannot mess with that within the psychological aspect, because when it comes to emotional abuse, but you have like the verbal abuse slash, and then you go into the emotional abuse, and then you have the mental slash psychological. Those takes longer. It takes longer for people to be able to heal from emotional and psychological aspect abuse. It's invincible unless I speak up and tell people how I'm feeling. When someone says some hurtful words to me, y'all not gonna know that. However, if someone punch my face, I'm going to have what? Bruises, right? So if you see me, you're going to be able to tell. If I have a bruise on my eye and I come here doing life and I'll be like, oh my goodness, I walked to a door, right? I bump into a door. None of you going to believe that, because walking into a door will not bruise my eyes. Someone hit me, or I hate myself, because we do have some people um, who have a habit of self injurious behavior. They hit themselves, right? Some of them may have some disability, others they do it purposely to get other people in trouble because they said something or did something that they do not like. So this is some of the things that happens. Okay. Yes, we don't understand happy marriage life show. Yeah, some more. um, when you ask couples why they want to marry, you will hear things in some. And Paul, some people will not be able to tell you why they got married. Others they know, but they're embarrassed to say it, because we do know some people get married because of money, property, right? Uh, Laziness, and so forth. A lot of people get married, they have hidden agenda, right? Some people get married for love, but then in between it, they develop different personality because, based on people that they interact with or like they associate with, they listen to other people outside more than they listen to their own intuition or their partner. I rather Kay correct me on some things. He tell me as it is, black and white. Be honest with me. Don't tell me something and then go to a family member or go to your friend and talk to them about something completely different. You don't want the best for me. And this is some of human nature, a lot of problems with that. This I have for that to bring our out of our Sister I am more quite about saying hello, sis, and all the lovely people on the platform. Hello to you as well. Mm. I know, right? She's chilling, Kwan. I say, like, the only time we see her is, her daily inspirational videos that she posted on her platform. I do. Hope you are well. Sister, we have missed you. Grace abounds. Oh wow, that's awesome. So like emotions, I mean, there are so many of them. Some people, emotions, there are different types of emotions, um, feeling shame, feeling embarrassed, pride, disgust, so many others. Sister Sage Williams, Yamuakaba, Upon to say, also, yes, so I don't need here. Today we doing open talk, and I'm talking about emotions, basically, and putting it in the psychological aspect. You have emotions versus feelings versus mood, right? A lot of times, some of the things that happens, I just feel like there are some things is really unnecessary for couples, for people, um, in general, to put it on social media. It is just uh, waste of resources, energy, and so unattractive and disheartening. Very unfortunate. I guess nowadays, with different generation, a lot of people. I'm so happy growing up. Social media was not um, as nationwide as it is now because around our time when we were growing up, if social media is as it is now, oh, God knows some of the things that I could have done and put on social media, but I'm just grateful that once social media became the it thing, I have learned some coping skills to restrain myself, in things like topics that I talk about. I always have to think about it in regards to how it will help my kids. Would it be helpful to my children when they hear me talking about, well, this topic, how effective it's going to be for them? Can they take something out of uh, any discussion that I have on social media? Would it benefit me? Would it benefit people I'm closer to? Would it benefit my kids? Because I mean, my 13-year-old and 15-year-old, sometimes I talk to them before I even come live, and ask them like, how do you guys feel about me talking about this topic? Like, what are your insight and stuff like that? They'll be like, okay, I think it's good. I mean, and they hear me. I mean, I'm in the house, so when I'm doing live video, they hear me talk and stuff. At times, if I'm going to talk about adult things, I let them know. They could be in the other room with their headphones on, but they on social media. They have account and they see my videos, but they know there are adult things and there are some things, it's a general topic, so anyone, it don't matter the age, but sometimes the wording that you may use may not be appropriate for them. So I always have to be careful uh my wording, the words that I'm using, how I'm going about things. So I always keep that in mind, as a parent, as a auntie, or like, um what else am I saying, as a wife, I always have to put that in perspective. So um that itself is a challenge, right? uh, so I try to give as much valid information and things that I know will be more beneficial. I say greetings, Sister Ajodo, and the beautiful people on the platform. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Oh yes, I mean, like for me, I sat this one out. I rested yesterday. I didn't do much yesterday, but Kay and the kids went to um my parents. They went and enjoy family time, which was awesome. hmm And I hope you enjoy your Thanksgiving as well. It's it's good to like spend time with family every now and then. I would like to spend time on other days too. All right, so Obafana said couples needs to dialogue more. Oh, sis, increase the volume on that too. The way the world is going, if care is not taken, we are going to have a huge emotional gap where suicide will be more. Oh my goodness, you're right, your colorlessness and wickedness will seriously increase. We need to validate our kids. African parents are not so good with that. Yeah, so yeah, shit. Yeah, so I shit. Makani, we need to hug them and tell them we love them. Even tell them we are sorry sometimes when we go overboard. The world is on a runway train to hell. We must be alert. Oh my goodness gracious, sis. You put everything in here. And it's true. This is like so true. Like couples needs to have a lot of dialogue. Oh my God. Constructive one. Talk to one another. I just don't understand how two people will get together and then start talking at each other instead of with each other. And I have spoke of this before, like K and I use K and I as an example because he and I struggle in the beginning of our marriage. We struggle because we were talking to each other. We were not talking with each other. Uh, I was more focusing um, getting my way, right? And vice versa. I felt like things being done my way was the only right way, disregarding how he felt, what mood he's in. I couldn't even, identify that if he's ready to talk about certain things or if I'm ready. So it's like there was constant argument, petty stuff. I will turn that into unnecessary um, argument, disagreement. Like it was very uncomfortable. I wasn't happy with a lot of things. And at some point, I realized that I'm creating all these unnecessary problems within our marriage, whereas we can just sit and talk about things and also give myself and Kay room for us to like work on things instead of demanding or trying to like get things to happen, to change overnight. Because I went into my marriage thinking, okay, I should be able to change K some of his ways, right? And I'm very positive he thought the same way, that he can change me because both of us had anger management issues. Um, and it took me some time for me to recognize my stronghold, some of the things that I need to like really take time to work on it, because it wasn't attractive. And when someone gets angry, right, and or if I'm unable to manage my anger, some of the things that I would say or things that I would do is hurtful to Kay, right? And also hurtful to me because at the end of the day, everything that I would say and do, it didn't make me feel good. I still keep feeling angry. So it wasn't like the first 2.5 to 3 years of our marriage was like just, it was horrible. It wasn't pleasant at all. But once I was able to have better understanding what marriage is about, it wasn't just about me. It wasn't Kay's job to make me happy. It wasn't Kay's job to change me. It wasn't like it was my job to do self improvement, to develop self development. I have to like work on me. And then so I had to start from there, identifying some of the things that I need to change, work on it. Once I was able to gradually do that, right, and then um, positively influence my hobby. So with him also being able to work on himself, the two of us were able to literally sit as couples and had constructive, open communication for us to have better understanding. We were running the same race. We wanted to get to the same finish line, but we were doing it differently. A lot of times, even coming from the same country, speaking the same language, at times you may speak the same language, but um, we may have different understanding. Um, so like, once we had conversation, dialogue after dialogue, we were able to truly understand ourselves and be able to have the code. Whereas we would say things and do things and we understand each other. Right now we have gotten to a point, even just a simple look without saying a word, we understand each other. We can communicate when the kids are around. Just one look, we will be able to like figure things out and have conversation with our kids, together, separately, and so forth. Honesty is something that we have implemented within the marital home. So a lot of times what happens is that when you don't have understanding, when you don't take time to learn some coping skills, because I kid you not, beginning of our marriage, like if I tell you I was doing effective communication, I'll be lying to all of you. I was not. I did not even realize, like my tone of voice was not as pleasant as it is now. I had an attitude. And that attitude, rolling my eyes, using like, tossing and all that. I have been there, done that, right? And but once I was able to learn communication skills, I realized that that is more effective than yelling, screaming, demanding, being dominate, and like, trying to like tell people what to do. You cannot tell your partner what to do. There could be a conversation. Just let them know what are some of the things that you like and things that you don't like, and also show appreciation, compliment them on in areas that they do well, right? It makes them feel good. I mean, like I feel really good when Kay, compliment me in on certain things. And when I compliment him, I see, like, his head get, he gets the smile in his face, and then the way that he's walking around with chest out, shoulder up and everything, it makes me happy that he looks happy. And this is some of the things that a lot of couples, they missing on it, so it's a lot. Got to run says no problem, really relate to all you saying. Great job done. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much love to you always. Take care. So it's a whole lot when it comes to emotions. I mean, we just need to be able to do better, because words can make someone or break someone. But I just feel that there are some information that should not be put on social media. So, couples, being the female or the male, if you have disagreement, there's no need for you to be recording yourself. What's the need of having to record your disagreement, um, your argument, your disrespect, name calling, body shaming, all that, and then either send it to a family member, a friend, or you yourself post it on social media. But when it comes to our community society, it seems like things like this get more attention than educative programs. So people are more attractive into listening to other people's, struggles, difficulties, misunderstanding, or like um, fights and disrespect, body shaming, name calling. More people are more attracted to that, and it's really sad. I mean, you still with the person. At the end of the day, don't people feel ashamed after they body shame each other, they disrespect each other, they call each other's name, curses and all that, and then a week or 3 months from now, they still together, right? I mean, don't they feel like, embarrassed about that? But then again, you have some people that truly don't care. You could have someone whose private area will be posted on social media. They come and cry here and there, and then a couple months later, it's done and over with. It's still, like circulating on social media, and they wouldn't care any less, right? I don't know why. So I mean, I will feel ashamed to have to, like, talk ill of my children's father, or I'll be heartbroken if my children's father will talk ill about me on social media, because we have children. I don't ever, like, despite having disagreement or not, agreeing on things, or like being upset or like mad, whatsoever, why we have to put our kids through that? Because at some point, even if the children are younger, at some point when they get older, social media is just going to keep evolving. They come upon your videos and they hear their dad calling their mother this type of name and shameful words. I mean, what are you going to say? What will be your excuse? I was mad at that time. I was upset. And like, so being upset should just cancel everything that you said. You can say you're sorry. It's not going to take it back. Why can't people just choose to walk away from situation? Black Friday. Black Friday. I don't go shopping on Black Friday no more. No more. Okay. So I'm going to do promo. I'm going to do promo. Okay. Okay. So like when it comes like I was saying earlier, like when it comes to the psychological aspect of things, it's not good for anyone, being couples or non-couples, parents or whomsoever. Do not play with people's emotions. Like verbal abuse, emotional abuse, psychological. It's a no-no. In any form of abuse is a no-no. Like you psychologically, you have the emotions versus the feelings versus the mood, right? And then some of the key elements in that, right? What are the you have the subjective experience, right? And then you have the psychological response, and then you have the behavior response. So it's like a lot of times you just it's like from one thing to another. Some people get triggered because of based on what was said to them. Some people because of their past trauma, there are some words that can trigger them. Even some people, just the word shut up itself can trigger them. They can get physical with you because you use the S word, right? Some people prefer you say, instead of telling them the S word, you can say, "Can you please be quiet?" How many people tends to use the word please? You'd be like, "Be quiet." Their tone of voice can trigger someone. So it's a whole lot of things. Let me do promo. Okay, so here we come to learn and also teach. There's no insult, disrespect. When you come, you are more than welcome to be part of the discussion. You can ask to join the discussion. I will just send you the link if you request for it. If you request for the link, I'll send it to you, and then you can come and also share your views. But aside from here, there are other platforms, that we have some of our sisters and brothers also do. Um, they also do like educative programs that will be very beneficial if you tune in and also go on their platform to um, listen to their pre-recorded videos. You will learn a lot from that. Hold on, let me see. Why I can't? Oh Lord, where is it? Okay, hold on. Um, ah, anyway. Okay. So we have yesterday I went yesterday evening, was it yesterday evening or this morning? Oh boy, I can't remember. Okay, I think it was maybe it early this morning for like UK, but it was yesterday evening here, US. I saw Sister Awo Merkua on TikTok, and they were talking about uh, childhood trauma and a lot of things. I believe a sister came and talked about her experience. There was a lot took place before I joined in, and she made a lot of insight, and I was like, this is like incredible, like how she break things down. She was amazing. So like, go to lunchtime talk um to check out Sister Awo Merkua. She's a counselor. She does a lot of educational programs. Sometimes she talk about trending issues, and then life issue itself. She'll be dropping some turning over tables and trees and stuff like that. So let's support her. And then we have Sister Sika Educate. She also talk about um, life issue. At times she used her personal experiences. I mean, like, what better way to like be able to communicate with people, talking about some of the things that you yourself experience, right? Instead of um, just coming to make things up. A lot of times it's good to talk about your personal experience, because some people will be able to connect with what you've been through, like, how some of the things, how you dealt with it, and what are some of the ways that you can go about it to continue to better yourself. Because a lot of times there are some situations that could happen 10 times within a day. You would not be able to use the same approach, the same method to resolve it. So it's always important to learn different coping skills, because that's the best and effective way for you to be able to deal with instances, right? Um, when things come about, you're not going to shy away from there. You should be able to like work it out and deal with it and do the best that you can. You don't need to be perfect. Sister Aisha Ankra Yemowakwaba Apomu saying, so it is always important for us to be able to work on us. Everything stamps on us. Okay. But it's always good to have, some of our sisters, using their personal experience, childhood trauma, and also other people all over the world, some brothers, some sisters feeling comfortable to bring some of their experience, for us to talk about it, because a lot of times we can learn from other people's mistake, right? So we can also support Sister Sika Etiquette. And then we have our Sister Aisha Ankra. Sister Aisha Ankra does not do live programs, but when you go to her Facebook, it's Aisha Ankra. She does post a lot of inspirational um, posts in there, and also share a lot of her uh, um, resources, interaction, her traveling. And I love Malcolm. Like Saturdays, he goes to school and like he's like up and ready to like start his day, because you do have some children, like if they have to go to school or program on weekends, they will give you hell, like they will mess up your whole day. But Malcolm is up and ready to go, and he's posting up for them pictures, but Sister Aisha is someone, like she has such a good heart, and she share any type of resources, with parents whose children have like disability, because a lot of Ghanaians, when their children have some type of disability, they feel embarrassed, or some of them feel ashamed. Some of them don't want other people to know. There's nothing that uh, I mean, why should you feel embarrassed about? You have nothing to be shameful of. You know, we all human beings. Some of us, go through a lot of challenges, struggles, and difficulties, and others, do not. When it comes to spectrum autistic disorder, there is no definite cause of it. Environmental can be a cause of it. Anything at all, like they don't have a definite, like, oh, this is the reason why. The scientists, studies cannot pinpoint what it is, but anything can affect that. So like when you travel abroad now, there are some countries now the government provide resources, and she's not shy in sharing those information. She does volunteer work. She travels a lot, chillaxing, which is something that we all need to do. When we work, take a vacation. It's not only having to take a vacation to go back to Ghana. Where you're from, of course, don't forget that, but you can also travel uh, abroad, in the European side, wherever you need to go for 3 days, go cruising and all that. Some of us are not good with that. Others are really, truly enjoying life itself, and we need to adapt that, right? So Sister Aisha Ankra, she sells Juice Plus natural supplements, all over the world, wherever you at, you can order some from her. Start with the omega. If you don't, the omega alone, start with that. And then as time goes on, and you can afford, you can do a combination with the omega and the berry supplement. Oh dear Lord, that's like fire, fire. Okay, so let's support Sister Aisha Ankra with the Juice Plus natural supplement. It's not medication, it's supplement. And then she also sell kitchenware, like silvers, pots, a set of it and everything. If you call her to order it and how much you pay, like how you may call it, um shipment costs more than how much you pay for the product, then she will recommend something else for you. That's the type of person that she is. Place set, she sells all that. Brother Kwe Esaki Apamuti saying thank you for sharing, I appreciate it. Hello to you as well. uh, and then Sister Aisha also sell Avon products. For the Avon products, you have to reside in UK. If you don't reside in UK, then you can order the Avon products. So let's support her. And then we have Ayayi. Please go and follow Ayayi. Subscribe her YouTube and follow her Facebook page, like her Facebook page. And then we have our sister Nana Araba. Okay, right. I have to do we have our sister Nana Araba. She works with Challenge Enterprises of Ghana as a digital marketing officer, right? Their website is www.challengebookshop, challengebookshop.com. Mhm. Any book regarding relationship, finances, marriage, success, anything that you can think up here, you go to www.challengebookshop.com. Now you will find. If you will not find the particular, you will find something related to it. So let's go and support them. uh she also, when it comes, she also advertised. Let me go here, about body essence, maintain good hygiene. I'm telling you, body, make sure your body smells good. And if your body does not smell good, nah, hey Charlie, in terms of maintaining good hygiene, smelling good, This is how your partner, people will be around you more. You get more hugs. Innocent hugs. Innocent hugs, oh, darling. Yeah, don't let me put myself in trouble. Because some people, their husbands and wives are very jealous people. So it's like, if you don't take care now, there's going to be trouble in paradise. Let me show some of the books. When you go to www.challengebooksshop.com now, some of the books that you'll be able to see. Let me see. Let me share this. Mm, Facebook. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Okay. So when you go to her page, this is some of the books, that she has here. God, where are you? Like, they have, here we go. Forgivenesses. I don't have my glasses, so okay. So this is some of the books that she posted up in here. Let me get her advertising on the Essence. Where is it? If you come, this is I. Wouldn't get inside, couldn't feel surrender to your advice, and you can say the words like you understand, but the power seems reason is just overturned. You know that you can sail across the water, or across the sky. Hey, brother Emmanuel, Ejare Dankwa, long time no see. Apomu to say, it's good to see you.
Soap and spray. Oil perfumes. No you no may feel good. Me baby for when you watch elegant accent. Higher perfumes. What smell to the flowers? What smell to the powder? And also the seminar. Designer papa. Ibotumi nya fragrance bia epe. Nti franye na waso smell good within your budget.
Wow, within your budget too. And
Inya
new wedding, it's not expensive. It's within your budget. So there you go. The voice dear. Hey, only your voice, oh Baba Nanaraba, only your voice and Kwan. And then this one here,
Have you heard of Yafoda Atobra? She's an Amazon best-selling author and has 5 books to her credit. She's the CEO of the Own It Academy, a book coach. Among the people she has coached is Ajua Odo Mensah Sasu of the Ajua Odo Talk Show, a Facebook live show. She has written a book which goes beyond the memoir titled Unveiling My Life, a guide to breaking free and reclaiming my life. Ya Boatin Russell, who has written Echoes of Ya BBR's Chronicles, an overview of self-discovery and building bonds. Why don't you contact Ya Foda Atobra today and get that book going?
okay. I love this uh advertisement because she has three in one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mini abe my brother Emmanuel Jare. And Yamisha. Hey brother Nana Post Ventures. You day. You hey me who macho. Hey. And then baby and me kwada, you know, I have to go and sleep there again. I have to go and sleep there again. Oh, chai. Okay. So like for unveiling my life, a guideline to breaking free and reclaiming my life, you know, I shared the link. So if you need to get a copy, you go to Amazon and get you a copy of that. And once you get it and read it, please give me a healthy review. So let me go with Sister Ya for the Atobra. Yes, you know, Sister Ya, she will resume her Saturdays, you know, live video next year, 2024, because we only have like a couple days in November, and after next month, after the holidays, she's going to resume her live video. So if you purchase any of her books and you read it and she comes live, you can definitely come and ask her questions and, you know, be part of her program. You know, she welcomes everyone, you know. Again, her platform is like to learn, to educate, and also learn from each other. Just like for that to bra, like, you know, every other Saturday she comes live, 11 a.m. MST time, and then 1 p.m. EST time, with her co-host, Sister Boatima. Hello, Rami. Let me finish the promo, okay, and then you call back. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye bye. Okay. So Sister, you know, with her co host Sister Boatima Boatin, Russell, every other Saturdays, and she has written 5 books, Sister Yakoda Bra. Her first book is inspirational book, which is Reflection of My Thirsty Soul. The second book is my personal favorite, but I love all her books, right? Which is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. And then the third book is devotional book is Reflection of My Weary Soul. The fourth book is Own It, which is a number one bestseller at Amazon. Check it out. Guideline to taking accountability and responsibility of one's journey. And then the fifth book is My Unapologetic Self. You will be able to get any of her books on at Amazon. Um, Let me see where else. Barnes and Nobles, you should be able to get it over there. Once you read them, you can give her a healthy review. Rami, welcome. A healthy review, because those are also very helpful. So let's support Sister Yafoda Tobra. Her page, her Facebook page is Antia's Book Corner. Go and like it and follow her page. Subscribe her YouTube is Antia's Book Channel. So and then you click on the doorbell. So when she comes live, you should be able to catch her live. Thank you so much, Rami. I appreciate it. God bless. To support her. She Saya for that to bra, as you know, the advertisement from our sister Nana Araba, you know, um she's a coach, right? Auntie Yas, how you may call it, Auntie Yas Own It Academy. She's a coach, you know, and she assists with book publishing, services. She provides book publish services, and I am a testimony of that. With my book Unveiling My Love, it's through Sister Ya's coaching and her book publishing services that I'm able to launch my book. And the same with Sister Ya, um, Guatemala. Watson Russell. So if you want to tell your story, you want to you want to write a book, fiction, nonfiction, mystery, romance, whatsoever, she's at your service. Mhm. So reach out to her, DM her, and then she will discuss with you what needs to be done, the steps to take. Her time management is like, oh boy, she's on point. She does not play, and she's very persistent and precise. I love her coaching. My writing style has definitely changed completely. Most definitely. So let's suppose it's Saya for the Atobra, and then we have our sister um, Belinda Ejare, Sister Belinda Ejare. If you leave, Sister Belinda Ejare, if you live in New York, Bronx, you go to B&B African Caribbean Market, which is located at 1163 Boston Road, Bronx, New York 10456. If you come from New Jersey, Connecticut, or like any of the other state, and you come to Bronx, make a stop over there, to get the best African food to support our sister Obapa Belinda Ejari. Yeah, I've been there. And I love the product, her food, the food that she sells over there, the product, sadi, anything, anything, just make a stop over there. You know what I'm talking about. And then we have our sister Sage Williams. Sister Sage Williams, near Christmas is coming on. I have to be able to be prepared because I have a couple things that I need to get. Yeah. So go to sageshare.com. To get some of her authentic merchandises. She sells t-shirt, unique t-shirts, nice ones. I have a couple of them. I have wear it more than one time. Some of you have seen me exercise with it or like do program with it. The neck stays the same. It does not stretch. And then it doesn't fade the color. It looks as new as ever. So the t-shirt, if you are the family oriented type, if you're going on picnic and events, get together, or like you in an association and you want to get the same color of shirt, the same design or different design, different color, you can order some from Sister Sage. If you have a friend or family member or someone that you that is dear to you or special, and you want to surprise them for the holidays, you can get some of the t-shirts and ship it to them. Dresses, she has like 85% of them, one size fits all. The 15% you have to be a certain size. So I'm trying to get my waist to 32. That's why I'm doing daily exercise. I should be doing it twice a day, but I've been doing once a day. I get lazy sometimes, but I should be doing it truly twice a day. I'm going to start very soon because next summer, I'm going to review everything, Charlie. Okay, you're gonna see me wearing certain clothes to show off my new figure. Charlie, no be small thing. She sells creams. It has shea butter in it. To make your skin looks nice and smooth. I've been using her cream. The kids uses it. Kay uses it, and like Dry skin, no more dry skin, none of that. I'm telling you. Um, and then she sell jewelries, um, beads, scarf, um, handbags, like overnight, bag that you could put 3, 4 outfit in there that you don't have to use the carry-on bag and all that. Um, so and other accessories. Let's go and support Sister Sage Williams, sageshare.com. With the T-shirt, if it goes in the at the website and you don't see the color that you like, please do not leave. Just order everything. There's a comment box. You can let her know the color that you're looking for. Your email is a must. Your telephone number is optional. And once you send your order, she will communicate with you to get confirmation of your order, and she will let you know exactly once she shipped the item, she will let you know when you're going to receive it, and provide you the tracking number. Her customer service is fantastical. I just love it. I have never, we have known each other for almost 2 years now, right? Or is it more than that, Sister Sage? And things that I have purchased, I do not have any complaints about it. Like I am like so certified with her customer service. She's just incredible. So let's support Sister Sage Williams. Uh, Let me see. Fridays, 5:30 U.S. Eastern Time. Now Ghana is leading US 5 hours. So it's like when I come on um, at 5:30 on Fridays, is going to be 10:30 Ghana time. Very late over there, I understand. And then Saturdays with Sofu Samuel Koso, marriage lessons. Sometimes we talk about general topic. We come live at 3:30 US Eastern time, which is 8:30 Ghana time, 8:30 p.m. Ghana time. So like every Saturday afternoon with Suffer Samuel Koso. Fridays is life issues, Abrabo Nsem, which is like either freestyle, open talk. Every once in a while, I'll bring a specific topic. Today is open talk, but I focus mostly on our emotions, feelings versus our mood. Some of the things that um, we get ourselves into. We kind of like set ourselves up. We need to learn how to talk to one another. Either on social media, like being in a relationship, being married, among couples, friends, family, um, socializing on social media. For real, people need to manage their emotions better. It's just crazy how some people go about. Okay, let me see. Hey, brother. Okay, some of your posts, when I see on social media now, I just pass by because I don't want to say anything that will get me in trouble. Thank you so much, Brother Emmanuel Jare. Yamisha, bless evening to you also. Rami, greetings to you also. Rami is greeting you guys. Thanks for the stars, Rami. Um, Greetings. Looking fresh. Hey! Looking fresh, although. Hey, Charlie. My home fan, and my home fan, and now from crowd. Hey, me, yes, I miss sorry. Charlie, you go down. I'll stay seated. I stay seated. Okay. I'm telling you, next summer, dear. sɛneɛ mɛbirimbirim mo ani so no mo koraa mbɛyɛ mo nwanwa. But afei wo sere, some of your posts, if I comment now, I will get myself in trouble. So I just pass. I don't even react to it, because if I do now, you will know, say I have seen. So I have to do it quietly behind closed doors. Some of them, I don't even know where you get them from. Hey, Charlie. But please take it easy on short people. Okay, please take it easy. Short people, we don't want no trouble. You're very welcome, Sister Sage Williams. Much love to you, and thank you so very much. I mean, like, we have to learn daily, every single day. The only time we stop learning is when we no longer living on this earth. When we pass away, we die. That is when we stop learning. But it's always good to learn better coping skills, or different coping skills. Some people will say different methods, different techniques, different tools. It took me, for the past 10 years or more than decades ago, that's when I learned different coping skills, and it has helped me a lot. I kid you not. I didn't used to laugh as much as I laugh now. Not too many things get to my skin, because I just don't allow things to trigger me. Even when it comes to stress, like, I don't give stress the opportunity to affect me. Some of the things that I do personally to distress myself is to use music. Music is a good sensory for the mind, body, and soul. I love all type of music. Papa Gentry is always going to be my favorite. Always my favorite, I should say. But I listen to all type, reggae, gospel, high life, hip hop, like, rap, everything I listen to. Music comes me jazz, so country songs. I'm all over the place. I love dancing. Some of you already know I stopped dancing. I stopped playing music because of copyright, because there are some videos. Even yesterday, I shared some of my video from years ago. Like, in some of the part that I placed in music is muted. It doesn't make any sense. I might be saying something beneficial, something educative over there, and it's muted. People cannot hear it. So I just stopped that altogether. I don't want any more disruptions and stuff like that. But I love dancing. Any dance is a dance. It don't matter. You can, like, up, down. You can jump around. You can toss your hands in the air. Do whatever, like, whatever. Walk like a musician. You can do all that. Anything, any type of movement, you know, is good, right? Laughing. I have a lot of, like, funny videos on my phone, whereas I'll play them and just laugh. Now, like, there are some people on TikTok, who does comedies, funny videos. Like, I go, there's this young boy that I listen to. Like, some of his skits are like crazy. I think he goes by the name Three Coins. Like, I love a lot of his videos. Like, he cracks me up. And then on Facebook and take YouTube, Kwaku Chain, most of you know him. I love his videos, it just makes me laugh. Anything that will put a smile in your face. Sometimes I laugh so much, tears will be coming down. I cannot even contain myself. So it's good to laugh. Just download some funny videos um on your phone, and just watch them whenever you're feeling down, or you're feeling lonely, or like you're feeling certain way, because we go through mood changes. We go through different type of emotions and stuff like that. Even sometimes when you are short on cash, you it makes you think about a lot of things. I also do meditation. If you have never meditated before, the best possible way is to start with 5 minutes. You set up your alarm to 5 minutes. You can meditate sitting down, closing your eyes, or like just you can use music, or you can also meditate without music. They have some different sound for meditation. Some of them, like the ocean wave, like rain. There's so many different sounds you can utilize, or you can also just do it quietly. I have me time. When I have me time, it means that Kay and the kids, my phone is put on silence. So you call me, it will ring, but I'm not going to pick up, on my time, not during work. During the pandemic, I was using my personal phone, but now no more. I'm not using that. So when my personal phone during the time I'm working, people call, I don't pick up, because if I'm working. I use my office phone now. I'm still working from home and doing field work. So like there's a lot. Back to doing field work now. I have to deal with traffic, in and out. Sometimes places that you go that would have taken me half an hour, now being back out in the community, rush hour time. You get into traffic. Sometimes it takes you 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours. So if you work in 8 hours, you already wasted 3 hours just to go for one visit, or like, in and out. Is just crazy. Whereas during the pandemic, that visit I can do virtual meeting. It would take me half an hour to 45 minutes, depending how many questions, or like how many people have different additional information details that you have to change and stuff like that. So a lot is happening. So I need to be able to do things, that will get my mind out of that. um, Going for walks, being able to talk to loved ones, friends, and some family members. I mean, Sister Yafoda to Bravo send me some videos, and like some videos, it's like it baffles me, and share ideas. Um, it's it just, there are some things that you implement in place that you should be able to like distress yourself. I mean, everything stamps on you. Things that you can do to take care of yourself, right? To develop different tools to help you be able to stay sane, right? Because anything, every little thing can, you can lose your mind on a lot of things, things that you see on, it's not everything on social media that one should. Hey, brother Brian, and that dear baby, I have to go sleep there again. Wherever I slept last night, I need to go back there, because today I'm seeing brother Nana, brother Nana Kosei Ventures. Eh? And then Brother Brian, so the boom here, bum. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Nsem feel. And then I do exercise. Hey, some of you see me, Brother Quay, thank you. Oh, you share my exercise every time I post it. Today, after I didn't exercise this morning, so after I finish here, I'm going to do it with this same outfit. So then I'll post it up. But it's like on Facebook, I just do the reels, and then I will put the whole video on TikTok. Yeah, that's where like if it's 5 minutes to 7 minutes and stuff. I put that on TikTok because sometimes, like how I do the exercise, I'm trying to, do it fast. I'll be like, okay, let me see if I can do this within 5 minutes. But I've been trying. I haven't been able to do three different type of exercise, which is the upper abdomen, lower abdomen, and the whole abdomen. Um, I'm trying to do it within 5 minutes, but I haven't been able to accomplish that because times I get tired in between. So my movement will slow a bit, but at the same time, I'm still doing the same amount, which is 140 each. 140 each. So that will be 70 on one side and 70 on the other side. It's not bad. I mean, I feel stronger now. I'm more active. I have lost a lot of weight. I believe now 22 or 25 pounds now, less. So some of my outfit, when I put them on and I'm exercising, is like pushing down. It's pushing down. Before it was really tight on me, but now I can feel it. It's like pulling down, and I'll be like, God damn it, let me finish exercising before you fall down. But some of my clothes, are fitting very loose. And at times, depending whatever movement I'm doing, I feel it like, coming down a little bit. So I need to try to my next new outfit. I'm trying to get to a certain point, but definitely the waist 32 because I know the reason why I already purchased a dress with 32 waist from Sister Sage, and I'm going to put it on. Hey, no matter what, I'm going to get myself in that dress. I've been saying it for some time, but I will, and when I do put it on, I will let y'all know. Mhm. But okay, short people are the best, and I like them. Pa. Oh, sir, today you go, Brother okay, stop buttering us up because I know I see some of the posts that you put up on your page. You be making fun of us. You be mocking us. Okay. We are the best though. We are the best. You were 60 you look like 30. Something like that. Sister Ya, you are so very welcome and thank you also. I appreciate it. God bless you guys. Much love. Brother Christian, laughter stops distress and emotions. Yeah, you can feel anxious, angry, or sad when you are laughing. Laughter helps you relax and recharge for sure. And it also adds lifespan. It adds more years to your age. Hey, it's good to laugh. It's very good to laugh. I mean, like my dad. I have this WhatsApp group, and my dad at times will send like some funny some funny videos, right? Like there are some videos when you watch it now, it don't matter how many times you watch it, like you just cannot stop laughing. It's just serious smart to have. Some people got skills, so when it comes to like putting up skits and stuff like that, like I love it. People who make me laugh, like I just love it. I like to see positive things, things that will add on. So a lot of times we just have to be able to adapt certain things, certain tools to help us, right? Because if we don't help ourselves, nobody else will. A lot of times you can have someone who will tell you that they love you. The heart cannot be open, the head cannot be open. So people can say things and not mean it, right? Or some people can say things and truly mean it, but you won't be able to tell if they're speaking the truth or not. Through their actions, you can, feel it. That someone's action, through someone action, so this person is really genuine about the things that they do. This person is a nice person. A lot of people, some family members, some partners, some people in general, when you are kind, they take you as like you stupid, but you're not, but nowadays you have to shine your eyes. You can be nice, but at the same time you need to use your emotional intelligence, you know and not really allow people to take advantage of you. Being kind and being nice doesn't mean that you need to say, like, for me, I am a more no than a yes person. And sometimes, some people be like, oh, like, why you no. If I can do something, I'm not gonna tell you maybe, or I will let you know. Okay, I won't be able to, because I don't want people to have their hopes up, and then you go and disappoint them. No, I don't want to do that. If I have something, I will give. If I don't, I'm just gonna let people know. I don't like to pretend to be someone that I'm not, or like, um that's just my personality. So laughter is something that every single person needs to adapt that. There are, like, mental health is real. A lot of times when you get anxious, when you get stressed, if you don't take care of yourself, you it can develop into other things, and I just don't want to be bothered, because not only is it going to affect me, is going to also affect my family, because each time, when you have loved ones and you get sick, they also worried about your well-being. But we do have some family members, when you get sick, they already planning what business they're going to start, because when it comes to our Ghanaian community, most of us love the dead more than the person being alive. Yeah, gone too soon. When we see that, that's when we're going to show a lot of love. I don't understand. That's abnormal, in my personal opinion. When the person is alive, we should be showing more love to that person, rather than wait for the to see an announcement that the person has died before you show. I, that is so dysfunctional, very dysfunctional. It's just crazy. Mhm. Brother Brian, greetings to you as well. Oh. We miss you as well. I truly have missed you. And it's good to see you. I follow your exercise routine and it's helping me. I must confess, you are doing amazing. Oh, yay! That's what's up. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Brother Brian, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Like this November, there, I'm only focusing on the core, because stomach has say no kakrano, and I'm person to say me get rid of it, because they say no, hey Charlie, me just say, huh, I want to be able to wear two-piece suit, swimsuit. That's No more than one piece. I mean, they have some sexy one piece, but I want to be able to show off. And like, kind of like, seduce K. When we go to the beach. But I thank you for that. That's like a positive encouragement. That's even going to motivate me more. So I appreciate that. The cough is going away. Says very soon I will join you on the program. Oh, great. And discuss more. I miss your educative topic. Brother Brian, you are incredible. Much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot wait. Hmm. One other thing that I have also learned, hey, is good though, is good. So I recently started doing that. One thing I'm not doing good about it is intake of sugar. I said that I was going to try to stop eating anything with sugar for at least a month. I was going to do it for like 2 weeks or up to a month. I haven't been doing well with that. So I need to really discipline myself. And I said to myself, I'm going to do it in December. So I'm going to start December 1st to December 31st. I'm going to stop eating anything. But they said, like, sometimes I'm just going to stop. I love soaking Gary. Gary is my favorite because that's what sustained me when I was going through some struggles with some living with some family members. But I'm going to stop Gary soakings, right? With my peanuts and all that. I have to stop doing that. I love eating Milo. Like, I would just get me a cup or a small bowl and just pour me some Milo and eat it just like that. Or sometimes I will just put it in a cup and put, hey, menu me do. I love sweet. And then I'll put some canned milk in there, mix it up, and then I'll get me pieces of bread and, dip. And hi, Charlie, I'm going to have to stop eating all that for like a month because I know that will help me be able to drop some weight and also kind of like firm the muscles. Yes, yes. Okay, so like that's some of the goals that I have set for next month because November is almost over. This November I kind of focus on the abdomen, right? Uh with the upper abdomen, whole abdomen and the lower. But I may also continue through December, right? And then I will mix a couple of other things, like I still do like climbing twist and mountain climbing and other stuff in there. Maybe very soon I'm just going to be working on the buttock. Mhm. So we just going to do one thing at a time or a mixture of a lot of things because it's good to maintain um, good health, right? And toning our body, is good. I mean, sometimes we won't come out like, those people who be lifting weight and stuff like that. For me, I do it at home because I'm not going to be spending no extra money and stuff. We can also do some of the exercise. I think in December, I'm going to be using um, doing a lot of chair exercise because the same results that you can get standing up doing that, you can also get that sitting in a chair. And then you're doing the same form of exercise, right? Um, laying down, there's no need for that. Standing up and sitting down. So we will do different form of exercise and they will still be more effective, for those who can. I do up to certain amounts because I started as 100, sometimes I do 20, 20, 20, maybe four set of 20s. And now sometimes I do 20, 30 sets of 30, four set of 30s, and sometimes four set of 40. It depends. What I have noticed for me, if I'm listening to music, I'm not playing it out because some of the music when I pray, they will mute it. So, like, I'm just using the one that they offer on TikTok and also on Facebook. I'm using those. Uh, but I can listen to music. When I listen to music, that motivates me to do more than when I'm not listening to nothing at all. So little by little, you know, I'm gonna get there gradually. I'm not rushing. So because I'm still eating my benku, my fufu, um, plantain, yam, jollof rice, and the wachi and all that. I'm not giving it up. I'm not going to be on a diet, but my intake of sugar, I'm going to like bring it down a notch, and see the results within 1 month, and I'm just going to try certain things in terms of like, even if I have to do soakings now, once I finish with the 1 month now, maybe I would do it once a month instead of like, doing it maybe twice or three times a week, Um, soakings is something that I love, for sure. Um, Please try harder to stop intake of sugar. Yes, and find a replacement for it. It's helping even with the cough and my weight loss as well. Yeah, for sure. Sweets. I have to stop eating sweets. Like when I go to Costco, I used to get me those fruit snacks. I stopped getting fruit snacks. So, like, that's something that I was able to do it, but I'm just realizing with soakings, I'm doing it more. And sometimes, like I will wake in before midnight, or sometimes I will stay up. Like today's Friday, weekends I'm off on weekends, so Fridays sometimes I will stay up to maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and like in the middle of the night, I would just be craving for soakings, which is bad, which is a bad habit. So I have to do my very best and break that. Brother Brian, you're right. I need to do that. So you see, these are some of the like habits, I know it's not healthy for me, but I'm still doing it. I'm trying to break it. Like last month, I tried to stop, bring down the notch of the sugar intake, right? The day, the day that I said to myself, I'm going to start doing that. I went out to the store and got me Nanakasi. Um, what is that candy? Is it sour what? Sour Patch? Sour Patch Kids? Yes. I went and got me some Sour Patch. And I was like, I put a couple in my mouth and I realized that I said to myself, I'm, I'm going to not eat a lot of sugary stuff. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I said, I'm going to start this today, and I broke that. So I have to truly discipline myself. Discipline. This is self discipline. I need to do that. Mhm. So going forward for December, I'm gonna do it. Uh-huh. And you guys going to have to help me with that. Keep me. uh, hmm. Just help me stay focused and be consistent. But that's something that I have to do. So I want to thank you guys. So we need to do better in regards to our emotions. We need to learn to talk um constructively, and also, like, give constructive criticism, and be able to like take that as to whether or not it's coming from our partner, friends, or on social media. Like, when someone make a comment, or like, contribute, and you don't understand and ask questions, there's no need to insult people, to disrespect people, because you don't know where the person is coming from. We do have, people who are really going through a lot. Some people, they're not good with their emotions. We understand that, but that doesn't necessarily mean that when you're upset, or you're feeling hurt, or like you are broken heart or whatsoever, that it's okay for you to verbally abuse someone, or like cyberbully, emotional abuse. Like, any form of abuse is a no. We don't know. Some of us know each other personally. Some of us, we don't know each other personally. We just, know each other on social media, how we interact via video and pictures that we post. Like, it feels good to, like, when you put something up, a video, picture, or like a post that you put up, and people are reacting to it, engaging. It makes you feel good. I mean, you doing something positive and educative. Some people share their opinions. Some people, they would just like and use other emojis without writing anything, because we do have some people that they lack of intelligence, and everything is, they take everything personal. Shouldn't take things personally when it comes to uh, emotion in the psychological aspect. We have to be able to understand that it's not only us who's feeling something, other people also have feelings. And some things that you say or people say to you that may not affect you may affect someone. And you may have someone who has lost a loved one, a child, or someone that they care for dearly, and they trying to like get over it. So it's like, a word that you may say, or something that you may say to them, may trigger them. The way the world is going, like, you have some people who will talk about suicide, because of how they look or where they at. They no longer want to live. And you have some women, some men, some children, some family members hurting each other. Like, it's very difficult. Some mothers, some fathers are losing control of um, their their emotions. You have some fathers who are choosing to have sexual intercourse with their own children. You have some family members who are pedophiles, some friends who are molesters, who are rapists. Um, all these people, some of them are within churches, some of them are within our children's school premises. So, as parents, we have to protect our children, we have to educate our children. Some of the things that are like acceptable and not acceptable, I speak to my kids and I let them know they should not be sitting on any adult's lap. Mhm. I don't want Kweku Donso to get up for no reason. Their chest, nobody should be able to touch that. Their buttocks, their genital area, their thighs, like their neck, someone massaging them, giving them a kiss. No, none of that. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. My son, he loves video games. I let him know with your friends. If your friends said they have new video games, come to their house to see it because he takes the bus sometimes. Do not do that. Do not go to a friend's house. Do not go to the mall with a friend to meet as somebody else on social media. If you talking to someone and the person is asking you, well, where do you live, what's your mom's name, like personal information, do not give anything. Let me know. That person is going to be blocked. Do not take pictures of your personal. If anybody asks you to take a picture of your genital area, it's a no no. Take a picture of your naked butt, it's a no no. You have to educate out your kids, you know, because we do have pedophiles, molesters, rapists on social media as well. Web of lies. We have to educate our children well. Do not go and show your genital area, uh, being butt naked dancing or doing any challenges like choking yourself or like uh, inhaling things. No, 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 no. None of that. We have to educate our kids and also keep an eye on which social media platform your children are going on it. We as parents also, we need to educate ourselves. Mhm. Take it easy, bond with our children, do family time, watch movies together, programs together, play board games, do reading, math, just do things, recreational things. Sometimes go out bowling, you know, go for a hike, you know, go to the sometimes you go out to eat lunch, you know, every once in a blue moon, go for a walk, go to the park, like do things together, bond. Let your children feel comfortable coming to you to talk to you. Girl, go right ahead and confess your sins on what you are doing about buying candies, thinking I don't know about it. Charlie, no be smart thing, oh, hey. But December, I'm going to be disciplined. I got this. I got this. We should know that people are better no matter what. But if we can do better with the content we post out there, I believe when we are positive about what we post, those will not get to us in any way. Yes, most definitely. I truly believe that. Like, there's going to be bullies all over. I kid you not. Bullies are going to be all, they're not going anywhere. But one thing that I know is our reaction that empower bullies. So if someone is saying things to provoke you, someone is being mean, like if like I tell my kids, if someone tells asks you to do something and you know in your heart it's not the right thing, do not participate. As a person, well, you know what? You can do it yourself. I'm not doing that. Because if it's something that they know is right, they will not come and ask you to go do it. So do not listen to all those unintelligent people. You are intelligent, you are smart. Make up your own mind. Think for yourself. Do not follow the crowd. Do the things that you know, that you be proud of yourself. So we cannot stop bullying, but we can stop how we react to them. We need to learn to be more proactive, not being reactive, because when you react to the things that they say and do, we giving our power away. I'm in control of my power. I'm not giving my power to nobody to treat me anyhow and dictate how I should talk, how I should react. Like, I'm not doing any of that. So, it's always a pleasure to, like, seeing you guys. Um, I'll see you guys tomorrow by God's grace with Sofu Samuel Kuso. Again, at 3:30 U.S. Eastern Time. Ghana time will be 8:30 p.m. Uh, so every Saturday. So I'm going to see you guys. Let me go and play some music. I'm feeling pour some sugar on me with Kwajonchi. That's the song I'm feeling right now. So you guys take care of yourself and each other. Be happy. Download some funny videos, to make you laugh more. Um, Distress yourself. We have to help ourselves, all right? Do self everything, all right? So take good care. One love to each and every one of you. Thank you to everyone who shared the program, who liked it, all those who contributed, with their productive comments. Brother Brian, it's always a pleasure seeing you. It's a pleasure seeing everybody. Brother Brian, it's been a long time. Wherever I slept last night, I'm going to sleep there again. He and Brother Nana co-save ventures. So I will see you guys each time I come live. Take care, guys. Thank you, bro. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.